Hey MomsPumpHere community, my name is Sarah B. Boynton. I'm a licensed mental health counselor, certified personal trainer. I teach nutrition, and I'm the founder of Project Potential, which you can check out at projectpotential.co. I also host this show, Mom So Hard, every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern time, to make momming look easy with tips, tricks, and hacks. Thanks so much for joining us, Priya, you guys, send her good wishes. She's feeling a little under the weather, and she, just like I did, actually totally lost track of time about our show today, so sorry we're tuning in a little bit late. We're actually tuning in from the Facebook campus. I just had lunch with my husband, and her being here, I thought we'd talk a little bit about privacy on Facebook, and recognizing that any pictures that you put on the internet will forever be on the internet, even if you delete them. They are in the code. So I want to not scare you about that, but just give you some ideas about how to properly use. And I will say, be the first person to say, I post a lot of pictures of my baby. I think he's really great content. People love to like and follow him. He does baby modeling, so in a lot of ways, some of the pictures that go up are not even my property, even though they're of his face. I would guess that's maybe a little bit like counseling, for example. So when I keep my client notes, the words belong to the client, but the paper that I write them on or the computer that I type it on belongs to me. So I think it's probably the same with pictures of your children on social media. So there are two pictures on social media that everyone can see. The first is the cover photo. So recognizing that your child is going to be, if they're in your cover photo, they will forever be shown to everyone. It's very public, and you can't edit that. And thank you guys all for joining. The second is your profile picture. Now, if you block people, your profile picture will not be visible, but your cover photo can still be visible. Unless if you're completely blocked, then they can't pull up your account at all. It will just show them as that icon of the outline of somebody's face. I hope that makes sense. Like the old Facebook, when it was the Facebook. I don't know if you guys have been on Facebook since 2004. But, so keeping that in mind, another thing about privacy settings is that you have the option on every single post as to how many people you want to see it. You can have just certain friends that see it. You can have all of your friends. You can have friends of friends and those that are tagged in it. Let's say you tag your spouse, then all of your spouse's friends would also see that picture. Or you can actually set it to public. And so I'm very conscientious about the photos that are sent to public. Generally, I'll do it if my child has like a profile. We do have identity theft protection, so that's something to maybe look into if you do post a lot of pictures of your family on social media, because that can be a headache to work through. These are just some tips based on my experience with it. And then similarly, there's now a new edit button if you look on your phone. I think it's the same on a laptop or a desktop, but there's now an edit my profile, something like this, something edit privacy. It's very new. It's right after you scroll past your friends, and I believe the pictures, there's a blue bar that will allow you to choose what you want public and what you want private. And part of this is that Facebook also now has those featured photos that you can choose. So, for example, if you don't want your child in your profile picture, which I probably wouldn't. My profile picture is a reflection of me, and even though I love my child, I don't want that account to be associated with anything but me. But my featured photos, which you can choose up to 9, I believe, it's either 6 or 9, those are photos that are maybe your favorite photos. You type little stories about them, and they will be up on your profile. So it's just another way to represent you. So these are some things to consider. Facebook's rule about when you can create an account is generally age 14. A lot of kids get their parents' permissions and sign on earlier. Just be careful about that, because they're obviously, as our kids are discovering themselves, they can be putting out on the internet things that could be incriminating. and they don't necessarily have the prefrontal cortex to have the long-term planning that we have as adults. So always keep your kids' social media monitored. I don't think that you can be, too much of a helicopter parent when it has to do with safety on features such as that. So your kids probably won't like you for it, but obviously safety is the number one thing. And so that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. I am by no means a Facebook expert, but I'm very passionate about Facebook, and like I said, I've been using it since 2004. My husband works here. He's in a different department than privacy, but those are some things to consider. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Once again, my name is Sarah Boykin. I am the founder of Project Potential, which you can check out on projectpotential.co. I do Mom So Hard here on MomsPumpHere every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Time and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we make momming look easy with tricks. It's really hard to say that. Tips, tricks, and hacks. Thanks, guys. It's also really loud in here, so it's a little hard to focus. Anyways, I'm going to enjoy some Facebook kombucha, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Also, if you have any topics you'd like me to cover, again, I'm not an expert on these things. I'm just a mom sharing her experiences and opinions, which you may or may not adopt. Please drop them in the comment. I would love to cover any of the things that come up for you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.